What's good, YouTube? This your boy Derek Branch, SportsView360.com, covering New Orleans Saints, man. And today I just want to just talk about real quickly what had transpired yesterday between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Saints were on the road to play that game and got a familiar result, you know. But I mean, there was some bright spots in this game, bro, where the Saints could have won it. You know, they lost by a score, I believe, of 21-17. Miami won. But I felt like the defense had a really good performance. They did, you know, but the offense, of course, you know, they wasted it. The offense wasted a really good outing by our defense, by the Saints defense. They really did. Tua Tagovailoa was sacked multiple times, had a turnover, only threw for over 100 yards. He didn't have a good game, man, because they was literally giving the Saints that game. They really threw that game away for the Saints to win. You know, and also, man, this was Devon Vallee's coming out party, his breakout game. I think he had 9 catches, 93 yards, a touchdown, recovered an onside kick. But what really, you know, sealed it for the Saints, man, was they got the onside kick, they recovered it. The referees, they try to go back and review it, and you know, there's kind of discussions about the ball didn't travel far enough and all that, but and the people in the commentary booth, they thought it was going to get reversed. The rules official, the rules expert in the booth thought it was going to get reversed, but the referee's like, nah, bro, it's Saints football. Saints got the ball back, got in deep in Dolphins territory. Chuck throwing a dart to Chris Olave. He didn't come down with it, man. It was right there for the taking. Saints could have won that game, man. Saints could have won that game. You let that one get away. You know, but I know a lot of people, man, I keep saying this. I know a lot of other people have said this as well, man. You gotta look at the more victories. But we all know that, you know, the more victories don't go in the win-loss column. It's still an L. But, man, I like the way Tyler Shook played, man. I like the way he played. I know he made some rookie mistakes out there, threw a pick, got sacked, 4 times, I believe. But other than that, man, he bounced back, man. He held it down, you know. A couple more games to go just to show where he's at. But as a result of that loss, the Saints now have the 2nd overall pick in next year's draft. They go from 3 to 2. So that's where they're at right now, according to Tankadon. And I think, man, if he continues to play like this, regardless if it's a winning effort or losing effort, continues to move the football like that, control the path, command of the offense, I think the Saints are going to not take the quarterback. But we don't know. We'll see, though. But I think, man, if you know, my gut feeling is that they're going to try to add more pieces around Tyler Shook, bulk up the offensive line, defensive lines. That's what I think they really need to do. And I think they're going to try to fight for the division next year with Tyler Shook under center. Now, if next year gets even worse, that's when they might draft a quarterback in the following draft. We'll see. But I think if he keeps this up playing like this, I think they might stay with it. It might stay with it for next year, for 2026, man. But Saints offense got to get off to a better start, man. That's where it really hurt them yesterday. Because if they could have avoided the miscues, moved the football effectively, get into the red zones, come away with touchdowns, off field goals, Dolphins wouldn't have won that game, in my opinion. Dolphins wouldn't have won that game, you know, because they look like they weren't in it, man. Dolphins were struggling in that game. Their best outing came from Devin Achane. He was their best weapon yesterday. But other than that, Water got shut down. Tua didn't do too well. Sacked 4 times, I believe. Had a turnover. You got to take advantage of that, man. You got to take advantage of that, man, at all times. You know, that's how good teams win football games. You know, you take advantage of the mistakes, the costly mistakes that your opponent make. And the Saints didn't do that yesterday, but it is what it is at this point because only a few games remaining, man. A few games remaining, and the season will be over with. You know what I'm saying? And we're in the off season. We can talk about the draft more and see where they headed at. But it sucks that they lost, man. But at this point, man, it just we just got to wait until the off season to see how this team gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. Check out sportsview360.com/NFL/Saints for all my written content on the New Orleans Saints. I just put up a new mock draft that I did. It came out on Saturday, and that's where they're picking at to pick number 3. But I know they moved up to number 2. But check out that mock draft that I have posted on the site, and have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.